in our lecture, we are going to learn division as a repetitive subtraction. And at the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand division as grouping or repeated subtraction. What is repeated subtraction? Repeated subtraction is a method of subtracting the equal number of items from a larger group. It's also known as division, so repeated subtraction or division. If the same number is repeatedly subtracted from another large number until the remainder is zero, or a number smaller than the number being subtracted, we can write that in form of division. For example, if there are 25 balls, so 25 balls, and we form a group of 5 balls each. So we form many groups, and inside each group we put 5 balls. So, fun fact, repeated subtraction is like jumping back from the bigger number until you get a zero or a smaller number. So here we have 25 balls and we form them in groups, and inside each group we put 5 balls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 groups, and inside each group here we have 5 balls. Let's start with 25. So put 25 as a top number and 5 as a bottom number. 25 minus 5 equals to 20. Take their difference and subtract 20 minus 5. Then subtract 20 minus 5 will get 15. Then go and subtract 15 minus 5, 10. Continue till you reach 0 or till you get a 0. 10 minus 5, 5. Continue. 5 minus 5, 0. So here you get a 0. So let's count how many times we subtract 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 25 divided by 5 equals to 5. So 25 divided by 5 equals to 5. How we get 5? We should count how many times we subtract 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 25 divided by 5 equals to 5. And here we have the repetitive subtraction. Is like jumping back from the bigger number until you get 0. So repetitive subtraction or repeated subtraction, we can use the number line. For example, 15 divided by 3 is the number of times you can subtract 3 from 15 before you get to 0. So 15 divided by 3 equals to 5 is the number of times you can subtract 3 from 15 before you get 0. For example, 15 divided by 3, here we have 15. 15 divided by 3, so we should count 1, 2, and 3. Here we have the first 3 steps. So 1, first step, 1, 2, 3, and here we have the second jump. 1, 2, and 3. Here we have the third jump. 1, 2, 3. Here we have the fourth jump. 1, 2, 3. So we are subtracting 3. Minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. So 15 minus 3, 12. 12 minus 3, 9. 9 minus 3, 6. 6 minus 3, 3. And 3 minus 3, 0. So here we get 0. So let's count how many jump here we have. How many times we subtract 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 15 divided by 3 equals to 5. Let's count the jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 15 divided by 3 equals to 5. Repetitive subtraction. Use the number line to complete each number sentence. 12 divided by 3. Here we have 12. 1, 2, 3. Here we have the first jump. 1, 2, 3. The second jump, the third jump, and the fourth jump. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 12 divided by 3 equals to 4. Here we get 0. 16 divided by 8. 16, let's start from the right side. So 16 divided by 8. Count 8 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here we have the first jump. So 16 minus 8 equals to 8. First jump. 8 minus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We get 0 here. So 8 minus 8 equals to 0. So let's count the jumps. 1, 2. So 16 divided by 8 equals to 2. 9 divided by 3. 9. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Here we have the first jump. 1, 2, 3. The second jump. 1, 2, 3. The third jump. So 1, 2, 3. So 9 divided by 3 equals to 3. 10 divided by 5. 10 minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So minus 5. 10 minus 5. Here we have the first jump equals to 5. Then 5 minus 5 equals to 0 minus 5. And here we have the second jump, so 1, 2. 10 divided by 5 equals to 2. 12 divided by 2. Use practical object to show grouping. For example, how many groups of 2 marbles can I get from a set of 12 marbles? So here we have 12 marbles. Okay, how many groups of 2 marbles? In each group here we have 2 marbles. So 1, 2, first group, second group, third group, fourth group, fifth, and sixth. So how many groups of 2 marbles can I get from a set of 12 marbles? 12 marbles, 2 marbles in each group. So how many groups? 6 groups. And in each group here we have 2 marbles. So 12 divided by 2 equals to 6. Division can be solved by repeated subtraction. 20 divided by 4. So use the repeated subtraction to divide 20 divided by 4. So take a 20 and subtract 4. So 20 minus 4 equals to 16. 16 minus 4, 12. 12 minus 4, 8. 8 minus 4, 4. 4 minus 4, 0. So I subtracted 4. Number 4 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I subtracted 4 5 times. So 20 divided by 4 equals to 5. 75 divided by 25. So take 75, the top number, and 25, the bottom number. So 75 minus 25 equals to 50. Then here we have the first subtraction operation. So 50 minus 25 equals to 25. And here we have the second operation. 25 minus 25 equals to 0. We get 0. So here we have the third one. And I subtracted 25 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So I subtracted 25 3 times. So 75 divided by 25 equals to 3. 84 divided by 21. 84 is the top number, while 21 is the bottom number. 84 minus 21, since 84 is greater than, so 84 is the top number, and it's the dividend. So 84 minus 21 equals to 63. So here we have the first subtraction operation. 63 minus 21 equals to 42. Continue, please. Here we have the second one, 1 and 2. 42 minus 21, 21. And the third operation, 21 minus 21 equals to 0. And here we have the fourth operation. So I subtracted 21 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I subtracted 21 4 times. So 84 divided by 21 equals to 4. Write a division sentence for each. So use this number line, observe the number line, and write the division sentence. So we should start with the greatest number. It's 6. 6 divided by which number? So we are subtracting 1, 2. So 6 minus 2. So 6 divided by 2 equals 2. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. I subtracted 2 3 times. So first step, count 1 and 2. So the divisor is 2, the dividend is 6, and we subtracted 2 3 times. Okay, let's continue. 12 minus 4 equals to 8. 8 minus 4 equals to 4. 4 minus 4 equals to 0. So let's start with the greatest number. It's a 12. So 12 divided by 4, since we are subtracting 4. So 12 divided by 4 equals to, I subtracted 4, 1, 2, and 3. So 3 times, so 12 divided by 4 equals to 3. 20 minus 5. So take a 20. Let's start with 20, since a 20 is the greatest number, divided by 5. Since here we have 5. So I subtracted 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. So 20 divided by 5 equals to 4. 20 minus 5, 15. 15 minus 5, 10. 10 minus 5, 5. 5 minus 0, 5 minus 5 equals to 0. So we get 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I subtracted 5 4 times. So 20 divided by 5 equals to 4.
Division using repeated subtraction. Jim is going to shoot marbles with his friends. To start the game, each player must have the same number of marbles. Jim has a total of 32 marbles, and he's playing with 3 other friends. So, if Jim divides the 32 marbles among the 4 people, him and his friends, how many marbles would each person get? Remember how multiplication is just a shortcut of doing repeated addition? Similarly, division is about doing repeated subtraction. So, if we have 32 marbles, and there are a total of 4 people each waiting to get some marbles, how do we do the repeated subtraction? Since 32 is the total marbles we have, it is the dividend, and 4 is the divisor, because they are the people among whom we want to divide the marbles. To carry out this division by repeated subtraction, we draw a margin so that we keep track of how many times we gave away marbles. So first, we take away 4 marbles from 32, and we give each player 1 marble, leaving us with 28 marbles. Across the margin, we write 1 to indicate that each player got 1 marble. Now we take another 4. And that leaves us with 24 marbles. We also write 1 across the margin to show that every player got another 1 marble. Now, we take another 4 marbles, leaving us with 20 marbles. Again, we note this with a 1 across the margin. If we keep doing this repeated subtraction of 4 marbles from the remainder, while keeping a record of how many marbles each player received, we will finally get to 4, and 4 minus 4 is 0. Since we reached 0, this means we can equally split 32 marbles among 4 players without any marbles left over. To find the answer of 32 divided by 4, we count the ones we wrote in the marginal column. We have 8 ones, so the answer is 8. Every player gets 8 marbles when we divide 32 marbles among 4 people. So 8 is the quotient. Suppose after 2 games, another one of Jim's friends joined them. To play a new game, Jim has to divide 32 marbles among 5 people. Let us do the division using repeated subtraction, and leave a marginal column to the side to keep count of the number of times we gave marbles to the players. So we begin by taking away 5 marbles and giving each player 1 marble. This leaves us with 27 marbles. And we write 1 in the marginal column to the right. We continue subtracting 5 from the amount of marbles left. Look, now we have 2 marbles left. Unfortunately, we cannot give them to anyone because everybody should have the same number of marbles for there to be a fair game. So, let us count the number of times each player received a marble. we have 6. So, to divide 32 among 5 people, each player gets 6 marbles, which takes away 30 marbles. And 2 of the 32 marbles remain. Or we can say that 2 is the remainder. In this lesson, you learned how to divide whole numbers using repeated subtraction.